So I tend to do a lot of talking, as I should, as me, niggle. And for a long time leading up till now, I know it hurts to hear the truth, but a lot of Haitians are upset about being called XYZ and just being so undesired by the mass of people, but being desired by the mass of people. And me, Diosa, knowing things like, well, when I look at this group of people, what I see is nastiness. I cannot not see nasty. I look at pictures and videos of the country. It's just filth all over the place. People walking past filth. At their Haitian pride, and they love their food, and they overly clean their meats. And a lot of people, what they can always say is when they meet a Haitian, and they might not, the Haitian on the other side, might not realize this up until like talking about it as a group, is that a lot of people say they smell bad. They have this weird, dingy kind of look to them. They smell bad, have this weird, dingy kind of look to them. They're dirty. House not clean. I don't really care to eat the food for obvious reasons because, being scared of having something done to you, and as you should. Prior to waking up, I had this one restaurant that I like. And what I said for them telepathically is I wanted to keep that restaurant clean. I haven't been to that restaurant since waking up, aside from maybe picking up an order for DoorDash. And that was before I gave birth to my son, if I did that. And what I said was I wanted that restaurant to be clean. Obviously, when I visit these places, you think, oh, well, she said, I'm entering. It's going to be clean or it's going to be shut down. But anyway, being offended by these things. I bathe, I wash my hair once a week, twice a week, or not twice a week, twice a month or something like that. I don't feel like I'm dirty. I don't smell what you're talking about. I don't feel the grease on my floors. I don't notice the grease on my spoons and my silverware and the stuff in my cabinets. I don't know what you're talking about. Genuinely don't know what I'm talking about. Because you don't know that you were being stalked. All this stuff is signs. It shows. We packing up, like I said, it shows. Now you know. Your floor extra greasy, you got tile on your floor. What else? Your house stinks. I've been to one house, I was like, in my early 20s, braiding this Guatemalan dude's hair. He was my friend. The house smells so disgusting. And every time, like leading up to waking up, I always felt like there was just something off about this house, like in a nasty way. Like in a child predator type way. The house just smelled really nasty, and I always had these like weird kind of intrusive thoughts as if something of the sort. So now getting to the point where we're packing up and we're talking about everything, and we're talking about how things happened in history and why things happen in history and why your language sounds so disgusting when you speak it, but you don't think it sounds disgusting. You don't think that until you pay attention to a parasite or have an encounter with someone who does you wrong. Then you notice these things. But it's okay, because we ain't doing that. But anyway, like I was saying, not noticing these things. It's not just 100% like a Haitian thing. Like other countries and nationalities have these things about them as well. But it's like a strong scent, like a strong nastiness with Haitians. And that's obvious. There is nothing to be offended about with that. That is obvious. That's clear as day obvious. So, with that being said, we're going to discuss also when we get to the point of the talk of not being present, but being present. Because, a lot of times things seem like she's not present, but it's not a matter of me not being present. It's a matter of something being tampered with and manipulated, and not knowing about something after somebody may have committed suicide or died as a result of their inner work or their religion, things like that. A lot of you took pride in having that nasty religion. That's why you guys are looked at as the nastiest people on this planet. And then getting to the bottom of slavery and the revolutions and things like that. And I had a realization with someone in my head the other day, a few days ago. And we were thinking and talking about, well, why would there be parasites, insects as people, as slaves, mixed with dogs and whoever else? Why would that be something? Why would that be like that? Because now you see things are coming to an end with the confusion as to what this person is or who this person is. That's why. Wanting to stick together and being deceived. Being deceived, interacting, and having a group of people that don't like when Diosa talks about dark skin. And now I have darker skinned children in complexion. We didn't always have that. And it's not bad to say that because now we have descendants who are darker skin and complexion. And I don't want people to feel too bad about how they look because I still love you, and everything that exists and is a part of you is like that for a reason. I just haven't gotten to the point where I could thoroughly explain it. So it's no reason to feel like, insecure to an extent. But I kind of forgot where I was going with this. Haitians. Dirty. Oh, because of the religion thing. The quote unquote religion thing. And being proud and being a rebellious Zoe. But when you speak to me, you all love that French. You all love that Spanish. You all started out as Spanish speaking. Tainos. Y'all love that. That's crazy. Okay. But anyway, my descendants, I just want you to clean up. I don't want you to overly do stuff. I don't want you to boil your water before you cook your food. I don't want you boiling your water to make sure your chicken is clean or whatever. Just keep existing as how you are, but you are going to clean up around those parts of the ground. And littering, it ain't no problem, but you're just comfortable with filth. There is nothing beautiful about that country until I get to the point where I see a change and can explain what is beautiful about that country. I don't see beauty in that country. The only beautiful thing is knowing that I have descendants. That's all I got to say about that for now.